Hola. Oh, what's happening here? What's going on? Hang on. Oh God. Right. Oh God. What the hell? Hi guys. Sorry I'm late. Hi Rose. Right. Let's. Rose, welcome to the madhouse. Late to the party, Lady Flop. No fan of TC. He was particularly disgusting to Penny Bunny. Yes, he was. About 2 years ago, I see nothing has changed. Anger issues are plenty. I look forward to joining the chat later. Thank you for joining us, Rose. Hi, Denise, my lovely. How are you? Everyone, I see we have another 20 minutes. Let me grab some ice tea. Hi, Avril. How are you doing? Hi, Joe. I've seen that. I was over watching Slime for a minute. Hi, Monarchy. How you doing? Hi, as you were. Yeah, I popped over quickly and then I realised the time, so I couldn't even have a chat. Guys, you're just going to have to channel hop today. That's Slime's fault. It's his fault. Screwed. Screwed. You knew I was going at 8:30. No, I'm only joking. Hi, Babsy Babes. How you doing? Welcome to the madhouse. Hi, Sylvia. How you doing? Hi, Get Knotted. How you doing? Oh, yikes. So, right, what should we do then? Should we just keep this live and go over to Slimes and then come back here? Let me know in the comments because I think I can still leave this running live. Hi, Julianne. Hi, Pam. What did Candy the Candle do? I want to show you something tonight, guys. I want to show you something on Facebook. It's so funny. Hi, Kaz. How you doing? I don't feel too great. So I can't stay on here too long today. Yeah, well, I don't know. You can go and ask Slime to get over here if you want, Monica. He can jump on here if he wants. It's up to him. I don't want to ruin his live. Joe, Slime is screwed. You and me both, Rose. Right, hang on. Let me just go and tell Slime to stop being so selfish. Hang on. Right. Screwed. You lot. You lot. You guys are so funny. Right, hang on. Let me just see what shall we all do. Live. Right, let's go back. Right. He'll pop over to okay then. Right. Right, what I'll do is I'll drop the link. I've got no job, no social life, and I need to get my kids. Oh, and I've got an eating disorder, so I should definitely eat caffeine. Wow. Hi, Luby. How you doing? Hi, Lottie. Kaz, who said that? Candor? Well, we can all go over there for 5 minutes, then come over here and like that. It's up to you lot. I don't want to interrupt Scrooge. Right. I'll wait until you all decide what you want to do, and then we'll show you that video. Right. We are cake crashing. Oh, okay. Thank you, Avril. We need a live schedule. Yeah, we do, don't we? Well, Scrooge always knows I go at 8:30. He's done this on purpose to wind Lady Flop up, Queen Slime up. It doesn't. Right. So, well, I'm Kaz. You know what? You've got more of a life than me, darling. Where is Candor? Go and get Karen and Darren. See if he'll come over here. I don't think he'll have the guts. Crashing around my gaff. Yeah, you can crash around here, but he's not raiding the bloody fridge. Stop in history. I know. Oh, you. Right, let's get screwed on. Hello, darling.
Hello, hello. How are you?
I'm okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your live.
No, I do apologise. I had absolutely no idea you was live. I only saw your notification that you was going live after I scheduled mine, and I didn't want to let anyone down that wanted to watch my live. So I thought I'd proceed. I did tell Kaz that basically at the rate we're all going at, if everyone tells their truth, we're going to run out of time slots. So we're all going to have to watch a replay anyway eventually. So. I mean, I was watching other guys just from yesterday. I was catching up today, so like, there's always room to catch up, I guess.
Yes, as long as you don't mind, we could. Yeah, okay then. Well,
no, absolutely no problem. You know,
sure?
No, honestly, you're the one with the bigger platform. So the more people that hear what we've got to say, the better.
Yeah, that's very true. But Scrooge, my YouTube husband, you should have known. Typical, absolutely typical with men, isn't it, you guys? Typical. He should have known. I told him 10 hours ago.
Exactly.
Honestly, isn't it?
You know what it's like if I wasn't
flip flop. Oh, Kaz wants to come in.
Oh, hello.
Oh, we got to put some background music on for Kaz for her grand entrance.
I'll get the tea lights on.
Right. Hi, Kaz. How you doing?
I don't think that was entirely necessary, but thank you. Hello.
Well, we have to have you in as you know, as a posh hip hop kind of whatever music that was as you enter the Holy Flop headquarters. No, Lady Flop headquarters. Why is it so small?
I'm not that posh, really. I've been living up north for a long time.
Oh, you've got a lovely accent, Kaz. How are you doing?
Thank you. I'm okay. I'm just curious as to where my eating disorders come from.
She's got much of a northern accent as I have, though, Flop.
Yeah, just as much as you have, Slime. Yeah.
Because Slime's definitely from not from up north. That's for sure. Like originally, and Kaz, you sound like you're from the Midlands, but I don't want to dox you.
No, I'm from Surrey.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice there.
It is. It's nicer than it is up here. I live in Merseyside now because I married and divorced a Scouser. So I've got Scouse babies and I can't go back to Surrey now.
Oh, yikes. Oh, flipping heck. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, bless you. So what's been happening? So
yeah.
So what's been happening?
Sorry, Cash, you mentioned about
No. I'm just trying to figure out where the chat is. I've never been on StreamYard. You guys talk, I'm pressing buttons.
I can't see the chat either on here.
I only used the restream once. I've never used whatever this is.
I'm gonna chat on silent.
On your right, you'll see like a panel and it should say comments.
It's okay. I've got it on my phone at the minute, so I can read that next to my iPad.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Comments. I've got it. It goes upwards rather than downwards, right? I got it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I haven't got that on my screen, but I've got my phone on next to me, so I can see that in a way.
Okay, no worries. Right. So what's happened then?
Well, it's been pretty slow today until Candor went live at 8, just before 8, and started spewing his bile.
Oh, did he now? Oh, God. Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what?
He wouldn't have anything to say if he didn't speak about everybody. He would have no show.
Exactly. Personally, I do believe he only set up his channel because me and Michelle did. So he always has to include himself, doesn't he? Somehow. And now, and obviously he's got like Tricky and Co and all their subs going over there. And apart from that, what else? You're right, Kaz. Apart from that, what else would he have? What are you talking about? His cats all day and his comb over? I mean, isn't it? So he's just basically laid into you, called you all these names. You know why it is? It's because you're pretty and he can't have you because he hasn't decided what he wants to be yet. So
I'm sure that's not the reason. I think it's just because, according to him, I chose Michelle over him, which just is not the case. I was happy to stay in both until he started bullying people consistently. It's disgusting. And I can't be around that kind of behaviour. It's gross.
I do want to apologise. I don't make apologies often, Cass. You're going to get a rare apology from me. I did feel bad for digging into you when I said that you were sitting on the fence too much about Trevor and that. But I hope you can see my frustration now, because literally it was like some people, it was like screaming. Like I was screaming at the TV going, can't you see what they're like? These people are absolute cretins. And it's like, I know some people, it takes longer for them to, it's taken longer for them to see the light. But, you know, it's been very frustrating on like my part and other people's part when some people have been a bit, like, haven't been able to see the light as fast. It was not intentional of me, but it wasn't, there was no malice when I said, like, when I said stop sitting on the fence. I just wanted people to see the light.
Well, thank you for your apology, but it wasn't just you. Lots of people were cross with me for being in both places, I suppose. But
I wasn't cross. I just felt very frustrated.
Okay, frustrated. Yeah,
the
frustrated.
Getting across because I felt like we was all making a very good argument, and I think people are now seeing that we're, you know, what we're saying is it's heartfelt and it's very we've got evidence to back up what we're saying.
Well, the thing is, I was never actually on any fence. I've not liked Trevor ever. I think he is. I don't even want to talk about that because I just feel that he is just so inhumane in every way. He's just the most pitiful excuse of a human. He's not a man. He's certainly not a man. But anyway, it's not about him because I was very clear about my feelings towards him. As for Fiona, I see everything, you know, people say about her. I've read all the articles and I get it. But she never actually offended me. She still doesn't offend me. I still think it's very sad that she lost Graham. But I've always been indifferent about her. The reason I continued to go over to Candor's chat is because I thought he, as in Candor, was a nice guy. I thought, oh, he's a bit, he's one of those flamboyant fairy type of gays that I find fun. He's a fairy gay, and I don't know whether that's a PC thing to say, but I don't care. I thought he was funny. I thought his laugh was great. I thought he said, some bitchy things now and again. His first words to me were, "Eat a fucking cheeseburger, you're disgusting." But, I forgave that because I've heard it a million times. I just thought he was okay. I thought he was funny. I enjoyed him. And I thought the ladies on his chat were, were okay, harmless. And Elizabeth was a nice lady. And all the others, I thought they were all okay as well. I went over there primarily because I thought Candor was okay. And it wasn't until his silly bitchiness turned into grotesque disparaging of women and bullying that I thought, no. So it wasn't a matter of fences. I did like him, and now I don't. So that's all it is.
Yeah, to be honest with you, I agree with what Kaz says about him being the fairy type kind. Because normally those sorts of men are very fun. They love everybody. They're brilliant to go shopping with, and they even give you expert advice. But sadly, Candor is not like that, and it's a real shame.
I feel like he hates women. It feels like he genuinely hates women. I know he's already, had a rebuttal to that. He said, "Oh, how can I hate women? I've grown up with women." But you don't go on and on and on about menopause as a weapon. For God's sake, so many people go through it, and it's not a weapon. I don't understand how other people can sit there. The ladies in his chat are all probably past or going through menopause. Yeah. Why don't they say something?
Yes, exactly.
He's even said before that he hates transitioned, let's say, women who transition to men. He doesn't like them being in gay bars because he just doesn't like them being in bars. So which tells me he still sees them as women, which that's his opinion. He's welcome to that. But he just doesn't like women in general. It's clear to see.
I wonder why.
Well, I think he's just got this resentment towards women. I think it's because he wasn't born one, perhaps.
Possibly. I also get the feeling that he obviously isn't a father, and that is unfortunate. I'm sorry that he isn't a father and he wants to be. I feel like he has a particular disliking to me, partly because I've got twin girls and he wanted twin girls. I think that might be part of it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But he's very bitter. He is very, very bitter.
He's chatting today about how he wished he could have children, and he's hoping that science could change that, because apparently you're going to be able to conceive with just two men's DNA or something, which I don't quite understand how that would work, but fair dues.
I don't understand that either.
But there is the option to adopt and whatever. So
yeah, absolutely, he could be a father. There's no reason to hate people or be bitter or just generally hate women, because they can have kids and he can't physically have kids.
Yeah, I agree. And he's not in a position to. He doesn't strike me as someone as partner material, because he just seems to be very, very aggressive and anti-criticism. So if he was to have a debate, he wouldn't be up for that. He would just stop you, and he would say he would kick you out before you could even argue with him.
He's very, very, he does sound very, very bitter. And for him to, doesn't he realize, he claims he grew up with women. Obviously, yes, he's got a mother, and I don't know if you've got any siblings, but doesn't he know about the menopause and all what us women have to put up with? Does he really think it's that fun being a woman when we have to go through all of that? I mean, come on, Karma Collective. Oh, honestly, honestly, he needs to get a grip. He really does need to get a grip because he's going to end up very lonely if he's not careful.
He hasn't grown up. I mean, I've seen posts of these from X on Twitter from 10 years ago, and he was being accused of racism then. So he still hasn't changed his ways. He's still winding people up in the gaming community and stuff. He's not changed in the space of 10 years. He's very delayed, put it that way.
Yeah, very delayed.
I don't know when you said that, RB, but I can try and dig it out for you. I've got so much in the memory bank now. I've lost track of when was said, when and where.
It's very sad, but apparently, I was told a little while ago. Sorry to change the subject, but the ginger emoji has disappeared. They've taken it down apparently.
From where?
Hang on, let me check my phone. I think because Tricky, he likes to put his head everywhere. He even made a Majoji emoji out of his head, and obviously the Granny Army absolutely loved that, but they've taken it down now. So I don't know whether he did it or YouTube done it, but that's the breaking news for tonight.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so what else has been happening? Is Fifi still around? Is she on a paddle boat anywhere? Has she been ranting and raving, drinking? Glug, glug, glug.
I've not seen a video from her today.
Well, good. That saves everyone's eyes then, doesn't it?
What have you been doing today, Flop? Oh, sorry, Slime.
No, sorry. I was just saying quickly. I was just saying it's funny. She's lost for words almost. Convenient, I would say.
Yes. Yeah. That's very true. But I haven't really been up to that much apart from treadmilling, and I found this video on YouTube, like a waist workout, and oh my God, I nearly broke my hip. I thought, for goodness sake, I'm going to have to spray myself with DW40 before I do that tomorrow. Good. But yeah, it's all good in the hood. But what have you two been up to?
I'll let Kaz go first. Ladies first.
Thanks. Not a lot, actually. My girls have gone to their granddad's for a week. My son is still here. I'm still waiting. My ex-husband was supposed to come round and paint one of the girls' bedrooms, and it's nearly 9 o'clock. He still hasn't appeared, so I'm not sure whether that's happening or not. But I'm just, I don't really have much to do today, so I'm happy to see these lives pop up.
Oh,
after all, I've got no social life,
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're just on YouTube 24 hours, aren't you, Kaz? Yeah.
Well, yeah. But you see, the only way you can see if I'm on YouTube all day, every day, is if you are too. Eh, Candor?
Exactly. They just don't help themselves, do they? But yeah, typical men not turning up to do important work. That's just. And I hope you girls have a nice week. That'll be nice with their granddad.
Yeah, they'll have fun.
Yeah, bless them. Yeah, I can't believe it's end of July already. Flipping heck. It always, when you don't have a life, Kaz, and Screwed and everyone, time goes quicker, doesn't it, when you don't have a life?
Some days it goes quickly. Some days are pretty damn slow.
Yeah. But do you want to see something really funny? Have you heard of Candy's cooking? I just want to show you all something quickly because I think she's brilliant. And I think we all need to go and support her. Right, where is it? Right, where is she? She's so funny. She wears her Ring doorbell on her head. Oh, there it is. Add to stage.
And then we got the cheese. And then we got our oil. Just a little bit.
She is such a bad cook. She eats mouldy
And then
food.
I've got
That's
some
why
salt.
she's so
Hang
popular.
on, no. You're going to give me high blood pressure. You're going to give me high blood pressure and kidney stones.
How about you go away?
How about you put that much salt on it?
It'll be fine.
Oh my god.
Add some pepper.
It's going to come flying off. Oh my god.
That's the worst thing is when you're cooking and someone's standing next to you going, me, 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 me.
You are my head.
She really is funny, guys. You've got to go and see her. She's over on Facebook, Candy's Cooking. She does some hilarious stuff. She makes a sandwich and she calls it a lesbian sandwich. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you all see that. But yeah. Right, so Slime, you was on a mission before I ambushed. What was you going to talk about?
Well, I was actually urging Trevor to come up and speak to me because he hasn't challenged Ron in response to the video from last night. Whereas I said if it was you or Gertie Rude or whomever, female wise, he would be on your back like no end. Whereas when a man challenges him, he hides like a coward.
Yes, he does. He does.
So
And he'll either, yeah, because I can remember the first live. Because what he will do is he'll slag someone off or try and bait them on his channel, and he'll wait to see if they react. And if they react, then he'll start the whole campaign again, and you know what they're like. But if that person has backup, then what he'll do is he'll wait until their live's finished, and then he'll leave a comment saying, for example, "Thank you, Sarah. This is the evidence I need." But he's just never got the guts to come up and talk in the chat, has he?
no.
No.
But I was even willing to give him a platform to speak freely without interruption to see what he had to say, but in response to Ron's video. But nope, he hasn't got the balls to come up and speak to me. So,
well, yeah, exactly. It's just all of it. It's just like we keep saying. They just keep digging the hole deeper for themselves every single bloody time. They just can't put their hands up and say, "Okay, we were wrong. We're sorry. We'll either go away or we'll just quietly carry on our YouTubes and start leaving people alone." That's what they should be doing, but they're not. And as for all these GoFundMe's, well, that really is sort of, in my opinion, I don't know what you all think, but it's rubbing it in poor people's faces when there's people out there that are desperately in need and they haven't got the guts to do anything like that. But they've just got no shame, have they? They just don't care.
is that right? Game streams in the chat that Candor wants me to go challenging me to go live. Well, I am live, Candor. I've been on YouTube for the last 45 minutes, mate.
Oh, I've missed that comment. Right, Boat Woman is too. Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of it as well. I think we need to remember what Sarah Data said about the last one standing. I still think Kaz, Slime, everyone, I don't know what you think about this, but I think she is the infiltrator. She is the Mexic snitch.
I won't lie, I don't know too much about her, but I know some stuff. But obviously, this is not the community that I'm part of. Well, I'm not a Mexiteer or whatever, so I don't know that much beyond the essentials.
No, exactly. Kaz, what do you think of the outcome about? What do you think is going to be the end goal for all of this? As in, Do you think they're going to ever stop, or do you think we're just going to have to keep battling until they go down?
The latter. I don't think it's going to stop, because every time one of you creators go live, or they see, something somewhere, then Candle does a whole show about it. It's just going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But maybe somebody like Ron, who is really good at what he does, and he's, dealt with a lot worse than silly little things like this, maybe they will be taken down. Maybe. There's a lot of people behind this now, a lot.
Thanks, Avril. Yeah, no, I agree. And did he do a response video to Ron's live yet?
Well, Candle has said that Ron's got dirty hair. He needs a haircut. He actually challenged him this morning, which was, well, I said earlier in Denise's stream that it was very silly to challenge Ron, because Ron will hit back. I've been watching Ron for years, and he is a bit of a hard hitter. So I don't know. I think Candle's going to regret getting involved and actually challenging Ron on this. I do. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to see where that one goes.
Trevor's not said a word about him.
Wow. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. I think he's trembling in his pants at that one.
Definitely.
Everyone noticed that not only Candle has now restricted these comments, but also Sue Smith and Glinda apparently has now put a 2-week block on newcomers to his channel commenting. They've all got stuff to hide, it would appear, or they're trying to deflect.
I don't watch those two, actually.
No.
Oh, okay. I just heard on the grapevine, that was all.
Well, that's interesting, isn't it? They just don't like to be asked tough questions, do they? Goodness me. Whatever next. But yeah, I think it will be interesting, and I think Kaz is right. I don't think it's going to stop until they're arrested, if that's ever going to bloody happen. I mean, for goodness sake, how long's it been? What? Almost? No, hang on. Must be well over 15 years now or longer that Tricky has gotten away with all of this, and he just couldn't make it up. It's shocking. The police are not fit for purpose, in my personal opinion. And not just with this, with a lot of other things lately. Well, not lately, the last God knows how many years. And I just think if that was any of us, we would probably had our channels taken down, fined, sued, put in jail. And I just think this isn't fair that he keeps being allowed to get away with everything. Literally murder.
Well, Ren seems to think that he is still under investigation for a couple of things. I don't know what, but she definitely does mention it every now and again. He is still being investigated for something.
Yeah, that's definitely still ongoing. But it frustrates me because they have to keep sending it to a different police department because they find out that whatever police station is also in deep and are also corrupt a lot. So I just have no idea how someone like him can have so much power over the police force. I think he must have something on at least one or two of them, probably hierarchies in the police force, and instead of them thinking, right, okay, well, we can make that disappear, we'll just go ahead and get it all over and get him nicked and blah, blah, blah. It's just, why is so many people scared of him? I mean, I just don't understand that. It just doesn't make sense. It really doesn't.
I don't know either.
It doesn't either.
It's just not fair. Oh, I need to turn the sound off. But yeah, it's one, yeah. Yeah, I think with Candor, I think he's going to burn out at some point, in my opinion. Or
I'll be here to laugh at him.
Yes, yeah, I think that would be great. I think he's going to burn out, and I think, or he may just get a little bit more popular than Tricky and Ferrell hoped, and then war's going to break out, World War VI.
I just think Trevor's going to cast him aside. Sorry, Slime. Sorry.
No, you're okay. Carry on. It's okay.
No, it's fine. I don't have anything to say. Go on.
No, I was going to touch on the same thing. It's going to be cast aside soon enough, but I think they didn't count on him getting more prominent than what he has. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
They thought he was going to be under the radar, and actually, he's a big gobshite. He's actually managed to come to the surface, and eventually he will be a beached whale, but that will take time. For the time being, he'll just float coast to coast, chatting shit. Excuse my language, but yeah. So until then, he's just floating coast to coast, waiting to end up like a fish out of water.
Yeah. He just makes stuff up. It's just embarrassing. I feel embarrassed for him.
Well, yeah. I mean, does his mother know he's saying all this horrible stuff about everybody? I mean,
well, he has been raised like this. So I'm guessing his mother isn't all the best herself.
True. Yeah. Well,
Kez, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
When you was going on Candor's channel, were you in private conversation with him, or were you going on there were you speaking to him just on the live stream?
I've not got any private conversations with anybody at all. I mean, the most private I've got now is the Discord with the few of us in there.
Yeah.
Unlike what Candor thinks, like the whole crew's in there coordinating attacks and things, which is interesting.
That's because he's worried. That's because he knows that.
Yeah.
The shit's gonna hit the fan. He's I think he realises that he's in the wrong camp. And I'm not just talking
he
about
definitely is.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's too late for him.
It really is
for him, because even if he did come to NATO, we wouldn't be able to trust him. He'd have to be.
No, absolutely not. No.
Exactly. No, absolutely no way. But I said the other day on someone's live or in the comments, I said basically, I feel like the people that not the main players in that camp, but I'm on about the devotees, the mentalists that hang on to every word. I feel like they should be given time to see the light, but we can't wait forever. I think there's we can't. I think they should be cut off. Like they've got X amount of time to see the light, or else they'll never get They should never get our acceptance, because we can't. There's only so much we can bang the drum. I don't feel like we can ever convert them otherwise. They're going to have to just see the errors of their ways quicker than soon as.
People are waking up, though. This community is getting bigger. It is.
But there's going to be a point where they go, when they realise, and by then, like the war, it's fully blown up, and they're going to be like, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how much more we can spell it out for people. I know it's taken a while for some people, but I literally cannot see how they can't see it.
No, me neither. It's so bizarre.
But
have you noticed that Candor won't go live without sort of demanding that his panel come up and join him? It's like they're reinforcement for him because he's too weak to hold his own.
Yeah, they're like he's what they call it. He's comfort blanket.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Screwed. So, Slime, can you give background to your Kimmy post?
Yeah, I did respond to that in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Flop, you're 45 minutes behind as usual.
Am I? Oh, God.
Oh, we love you for it. We love you for it.
Oh, thank you.
It is quite tough keeping up with the chat, though, I've got to admit. It is really, it's hard to catch up.
It is. I think what StreamYard and all these other things need to do is make the chat automatic, so we don't have to put them on the screen. So it comes, so each one automatically comes up. But yeah. What's Jen say? I actually think Fiona is the most dangerous one. Yeah, I think so. I hate to say it, but I think you're right there. The other two arseholes are obvious with their viciousness, but she hides behind fake kindness. She reminds, yes, she is very devious, isn't she? She's very sly.
Yeah, very,
very sly. But I think unless there's either a bigger reckoning, and like Screw said, unless all the granny army and every single one of them wakes up. I mean, especially after, excuse me, Sapper exposing what Trippy said about one of his members, you would have thought they would have been like, hang on a sec, that's not very nice. You know what I mean?
Why can't they see that already, though? He never says anything nice. It's all just playground stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. And the way I see it is, what I was trying to get at earlier, about 2 minutes ago, is it's like when, like, imagine Afghanistan, right? You know, when British and American troops left, right? And then literally it was every man for themselves, and we sent in planes to get the people that we wanted to take out of Afghanistan, right? That's what I'm thinking in my head. We're giving them time. We're telling them you've got time to sort of leave the best that is tricky in that, or else we're sending over a jet, and if you're not on that plane, by the time it takes off, it's too late for them. You know, I think that's where I'm getting at. You know, I can't. It's an olive branch. We can't hold that olive branch for too long.
No, it's got to snap at some point.
You know.
Oh, what Fifi was begging for subs and likes last night. Oh, for goodness. Yeah, I think it's getting to the point where she has to now, because she can't keep buying them.
Yeah, I was saying earlier on my stream that it's funny how it would appear that Alex Belfield has an authentic silver subscriber plaque, but Trevor doesn't.
Oh no! Apparently that was made for him by, if I remember rightly, that Debs.
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. Trevor's is fake. He can't get a real one, but Alex Belfield has got one.
Yeah, that's right.
So how does that work out? How does a convicted stalker get one, but Trevor can't? Well,
the convicted stalker, his one, he is legit, because obviously he's genuinely got that many subs.
But he bought fake subs as well, though.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. How can Trevor not get one, but they're both playing the same game?
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe something in the background with YouTube's not okay with Trevor. Realistically, I don't know. No, but you're right. It doesn't make sense. It just, yeah. But I mean, for him to put it up there, knowing full well it looks nothing like the original, nothing like what he should have got. Well, not should have got, but you know what I mean. If he was a decent YouTuber,
yeah.
And he puts it up thinking everyone will think, oh, hooray, blah blah blah. But other YouTubers know. So
he wasn't counting on the likes of me having the audio of him saying about how a week before he said about how his plaque's real and that. I had audio of him saying, "Oh, Debs made him a plaque," so he wasn't counting on that. So,
oh, brilliant!
Because the thing is, I've got this way of working where, say, if I hear Trevor or Fiona say something, my brain will go, "Hang on, 2 weeks ago they said this, so it doesn't tally up what they just said now." So I can go back through my collection of my archive and go, right, that's what they said about that then, and that's what they're saying now. It doesn't add up. That's where the lie is.
Right, yeah. Oh, thank you, Joe. Yeah. Yeah, none of them were, thank you, Joe. That's really sweet of you. It's none of them were expecting this. They would like I said before, they were not expecting a couple of small YouTubers to go for their jugular. They weren't expecting it at all. And I'm surprised we haven't been attacked for calling out Wally as well, because that a couple of years ago we would have been really ambushed for that. Can you imagine?
She can jog on, quite frankly, with her GoFundMe. And,
she needs to pack it in.
I don't care for Wally. I don't care who disagrees with that either. I have no thing for that woman whatsoever, if I'm being quite honest.
Yeah, you're right. You're definitely right. Right, Lady Candles channel, didn't you? I didn't write anywhere but on your channel, Lady Fox, so we know Elizabeth Pig and Elizabeth Westwood watches. Oh, right, so Elizabeth, right, so she's got two accounts then, Elizabeth Picknell and Elizabeth Westwood. Right, now we know that. So where do these channels going? Thought she would have been mad rowing after you told us about you and your hubby flop. I thought she would have been mad. Yeah. Oh, never mind. It's it's not an important thing anyway. That I just needed to get it out there before someone else did.
If Bron's watching, can she please tell people who's paying me, because I'm waiting to find out when the checks come in.
Who, Pink Rinse?
Yeah, she seems to think that she knows who's paying me, if someone is paying me to do all this. But she said she's going to tell us all in due course. But I'm dying to find out.
Oh, blimey, Cads, we need to guess now. We need to guess.
She said she was going to make me famous a while ago, and I'd like to. Well, I'm still waiting.
Apparently, she's got a bodyguard now. Apparently.
Oh, for goodness' sake! She talks out of her ears. That one. Whatever next. But yeah, guys, who do you think Payne screwed to do all this? Honestly, and it's the fact that she says you will all know in due time. Yeah, we've heard that. For how many years?
The thing is, right? Like, I've been around in different guises as screwed for at least, well, since before COVID. Like,
yeah, I've seen screwed around on different channels, completely different subjects. So he's not. I don't think he's paid. Definitely not.
So I've been recruited to join. I've been quite honest. I was asked to join Team Atalanta, right? But I'm my own man. I do what I want. I helped out. That's about it. Like, and now I do this because I feel the need for justice. Right. They've got this thing that they're thinking, oh, we're all paid by Harry and Meghan. I'm like, I wouldn't even piss on them if they was on fire, quite frankly, let alone get paid by them.
Mm.
So to say, oh, you're getting paid by them is quite laughable.
Yeah, but paid. I mean, for goodness' sake, why on earth would we be paid to? Oh, I just nearly fell off my chair. Why on earth would we be paid to expose the truth about them and form NATO in its glory, as it is now, and keep calling them out? I mean, really?
Yeah, especially after I said that they're working to keep Prince Andrew out of the news. So why would I be paid to by the people that are also helping to keep Andrew out of the news? Well, I'm being paid to help the same people to do the same thing. It doesn't make sense.
No, none of it makes sense. It's honestly, they just pick things out of a hat, throw it at the wall, and hope it sticks.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear well. Took my earbuds out now. Right, I'm really behind. What's the time? Oh, yeah, I am behind with the chat, aren't I? Sorry, guys, I'm just rushing down. And her husband has been digging ponds all day with me, trying to help. We are going to leave it till next year. I thought it. Yeah, this is the thing with men, sadly. They say they're going to do something because they just think it's easier, you know, happy wife, happy life. And then they just forget to do it. And then they wonder why they get nagged. Oil salt. Right, we're talking about oil salt. Right. Hi, Dillygaff. How you doing? Hi, Cheryl. And anyone else I've missed. I'm just going. Here it is. Bronze, guys. I know. Right.
Did you ever see that on Candle's live this morning? It was like Australia Today.
The what? Sorry.
On Candle's live this morning, like literally, it was all Australian.
Oh, well, it looked like Australia Today. Yeah. Oh, for goodness sake! Hasn't he got any English?
You know, he really doesn't. Sorry, go on.
Oh no, I finished. You go on.
I was just going to say he doesn't really have a good representation of Australia in his chat, because I've met and been to school with a lot of Australians, because I used to go to an international school in Thailand. So it was filled with expats. So lots of them were Australian, and I've hung out with a lot of Australians, and they're all such wonderful, chilled out, lovely, welcoming, gorgeous people. I don't know why all the dregs have flocked to Candor.
I know.
Well, yeah, to be honest, I did think for a while, seeing Porniao, Bron, and all the other. I said to a couple of people, all Australians like that? I hope not, but obviously, no, they're not, as Kaz has explained. But yeah, it's. I suppose it's like that in every country. You always have the dregs, don't you? And they just all flock together, don't they? But it's clear that Karma hasn't got any. Sorry, Karen or Dara, whatever his bloody name is, has got no English friends apart from Mouthy Gobby Carla. And he just sits in his flat all day just watching Kaz on YouTube. What a life.
And I don't even do anything exciting. But it's not just me. I'm yesterday's news, or I will be soon. Michelle's the main topic of conversation, and now Sapper as well, and Slime.
Can I ask a question? Has anyone ever, this goes for the chat as well, has Candor recently said he doesn't have Twitter?
Oh,
Does Candor have an X account or not?
Oh, he will. He's probably got quite a few. I
know, but has he denied having an active X account? Because I can disprove that if that's the case.
I don't know. I don't know if he's. I don't think anyone said to me that he's ever denied it. But he's definitely. What have you got? Information then?
Well, no, I've got proof that he's using the X.
Right.
But whether or not it's an active X account, well, he says he's not on X, but Lottie says, but I've got a screenshot of him looking at X like as an account. So.
Oh, I see.
Is it Scott Clements? That name rings a bell. And that
Scott Clements, yes. That is. I think that's either Tricky or Candor.
Do you know what? I for a while I thought it was one of them two, or even Fifi. But I've got a feeling it's more. It could be more Candor now.
The giveaway will be if it's illiterate. It's definitely Candor.
Right, yeah, so we'll have to keep well, I don't really go on X anymore. I keep forgetting to go over there. But yeah, whoever's on X, just keep an eye out. But unless he's deliberately typing things properly, which if he is, then he must be, I don't know, mate, doing something with autocorrect, because some of these trolls do that. Their normal accounts, they're just type however they type, but when they want to be a fake account, they purposely type in a different way.
Yeah, I know.
I don't think you can conceal that level of stupid.
No, I admire his commitment to it though, but yeah, it's it's very sad. A man who doesn't stand up to single women and her little boy deserves what he gets. Right, let's just go down. Discord.
Apparently, Elizabeth on Candor's channel said yesterday, she said she can't help but watch our channels. So, to which Candor was like he didn't seem to mind, but I seem to recall he gave Denise and the likes of Kaz a full-on rebuttal for doing just that, coming on our channels.
Oh, right, but he doesn't mind them spying for him, right?
Yeah, he doesn't mind if they watch, but they just can't come on and chat to us and have a debate.
God, can you imagine if he was a head teacher in a school? For goodness sake, he'd probably be in lockdown every bloody week. What a control freak. No wonder he's single.
I think you have to have qualifications to be a head teacher.
Yeah, that's true. Very true. But my God, what a control freak. But they're all a bit like that anyway. I've noticed over the years. I mean, even Wally used to be a bit like that. Oh, well, it's like you have to have loyalty to them and them only. If you dare to go and watch somebody else or chat with another channel, that's a crime to them. It's pathetic. Fake law firm. What money went through Wally's fake law firm, GM International? I don't know. Oh, I can't remember now. I don't even know if I don't know. I don't know about that lawyer thing, because Drop Bear was adamant that the lawyer was real, but who knows? I tit for tatters. Hopefully he will. Looking down on being live on your channel, Slime. Why would he? What live was that? Tonight's live.
Sorry, what's that?
No, Game Stream just said, Glinda said you chickened out of being live on your channel, Slime.
No, I think, yeah, apparently because I went off mine and come onto your live, I'm chickened out. But I am live. I have not chickened out. I am live. And I said about 20 minutes ago for them to come here and chat to me, did or not?
Right. Oh, okay. So they can come over here then. Why aren't they here? Let's scroll down. Let's see if they're.
No, I'm not trying to invite people on your channel without your permission. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I'm here. I'm here. No, I was there. Now I'm here. I'll chat to them anywhere. I don't care. Yeah. Just because I've gone out of my life to come onto your live, it was requested by the people in the chat, so I did just that.
Oh, here we go. I am saddened to hear about all this fighting. Is this the Elizabeth, Slime and Kaz?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. Elizabeth's on Candle's chat, and she hasn't made a second account, as far as I'm aware. As of this morning, she didn't know how to.
Oh, right, I see. Well,
she's not very smart. I think it'll take a while.
Yeah. There's another one screen recording. Tries to stay quick. Yeah, she does. She loves to screen record. Oh God, Roseanne and Sadon. Perhaps she means Duchess and Nut Channel Project. Right. I've really got to get to grips with this chat now. Tricky, etc. Picking on small channel, pretending to promote, then trying to crush them. Yes, that's exactly what they do. They like to act the heroes. Oh, we're bigger channels. Look at us. Look at us. Oh, the bloody noisy cars. Look at us. Oh, we're helping so many people. And then you're right. Yeah, they crush them. It's ridiculous. Or they'll use an excuse, or they'll bait them in some way, or they'll find out something and confront them, and then they'll use the excuse of, oh, well, I gave you a shout out. Oh, I done this. Oh, I done that.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Wrong can hit, and Canada will not realise it until it's too late. Yeah, that's true. Grow your channel. Oh, I haven't watched Super Chuffer for ages.
Yeah, I haven't either. But he seemed to nail things quite well. So he'd be quite good to get on the ball.
Yeah, Yes, try and get hold of him because I think he's really funny. The way he went for I used to like the Armchair Detective, and
Oh
then
no, he's a right wrong in that guy.
yeah, and then Super Chuffer came along and he got rid of him, and I thought, well, that's a bit bullying.
No,
And then,
I know it weren't ideal what he did, but the Armchair Detective gave me the creeps.
yeah, I don't know. I didn't see it personally, but
I know Brian Harvey is. I'm not keen on Brian Harvey, but I do like his detective work. I would say, look into Brian Harvey's videos on Armchair Detective about things that people found out about him. Yeah, that's how he lost his channel on YouTube, I believe, as well.
Hi, Jim. I can't believe told me not to mess with her yet. I mean, what's she going to do? Make a video about you? But yeah, you need to get Super Chuffer involved. That'd be so funny. I do like him. Right. I hope I haven't heard anyone's comments. I truly am on. No, you're
Lilani's here.
Sorry.
Lilani's here.
Hello.
Right, hang on. Let me get right. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I'm just scrolling to the bottom. Right, hang on. Absolutely average. Hi, Russ. I've just seen you. How are you doing? Right. Oh dear. Sorry, guys. I'm really behind. Sorry. I'm just scrolling. Right. Let's go right to the bottom.
Flop, do you mind if I plug my channel in the chat? Mind if I plug my channel in the chat?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, Lilani. How are you doing, sweetheart? You doing okay? Thank you for that. That's really nice of you. How are things with you? They left you alone? That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, please, everyone, go and subscribe if you haven't already to Lilani of Barbados. She is absolutely brilliant.
And beautiful.
Yes, she is very beautiful. Yes, it is really her. Right. Right, I think I'm more up to that rest, Bella. Many of us, we are silent for too long. Yeah, it is. Right. Russ, how are you doing? Right, have I missed anyone? Right, I'm at the bottom. Yeah, I'm at the bottom now. Again, it doesn't. Right. Let's get back up to Russ's comments. Yeah, this is why I think StreamYard need to do something that all the comments just come up automatically so we don't, you know, yeah, get behind.
Yeah, the StreamYard thing isn't very easy to look at, is it? It's kind of all clunky and all over the place.
It is very clunky. It's, you know, they want people to pay for extra this, extra that, but I think, well, you've got to improve your website first before.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth paying for.
Definitely not. It's like Canva. Honestly, it's so clunky. It takes hours just to edit a video. That's why I can't be bothered to do like normal videos anymore. And I said to them this, and I said, look, if you want me to start paying or other people start paying for your whatever it pros or whatever, you need to sort it out first.
Kind of reminds me of old school chat room.
Oh, sorry.
I said it kind of reminds me of an old school chat room, like when I started chatting online. It must have been about 22 years ago, and they looked basic like this. It was just very low tech.
Yes. Yeah, I agree there. Yeah. Hi, Flock and Chat. I've had a couple of new subscribers say they come from you, Flock. Thanks. Oh, no, you're welcome. We all need to help each other out. Oh, good. I'll look out for that, Russ. Yeah, good to have you back. Right, let's get back down to the bottom now. Otherwise, you know what I'm like. Oh dear, but Russ, have you heard about Epping or what's going on up there? There's been arrests. There's been this going. Well, you know what it's like with the Patriots. And that's only down the road from me. It's all getting a bit too close to home, isn't it? It's what's going on. Thank you, Defender. Yep, hit the like button. I always forget to say that. Thank you, Sylvia. Have a good evening. Tim, how you doing? But yeah, it's I need to know this. Well, I don't need to know. I'm just trying to find out just because I'm nosy. But where has Tricky moved to? Do you know? Is it still local or out the area or completely? You know, Slime.
Sorry, what was that? I was writing in the chat. What was the question? Sorry.
Oh, do you know where Tricky's moved to?
I believe he's still in the same town, but just alongside the beach, alongside the. But there was him. It was footage of him out of his window, so I didn't quite catch it. I would have recorded it otherwise. If anyone's got that footage, I could most likely do some Google Maps and see whereabouts it would tally up to.
Yeah, I don't think he's bought his new property either. I think it's rented, and I think he's moved in with Gwen. Well, not necessarily into her flat. I think that they have moved in together into a new rented property. I don't think he's bought it.
Yeah, I heard that last night that they moved in together.
Yeah, it was heavily hinted this morning when he did live that I don't know. He didn't say it. I could be wrong. I have no evidence besides his words. But reading between the lines, it did sound like Mr. Moneybags has just moved into a rented flat.
Wow.
Well, it would. He had to dispose of that illicit income somehow.
Yeah, because
yes, Julian. Yeah. Sorry.
No, you're right. Yeah, because he'll still be trying to get PIP or stay on PIP, and if he's found to be privately renting out of his own money, then he won't. Yeah. Or
wasn't it found that he got a car on PIP the other month? But last week he said he had to take the car for quotes because he was getting quoted like thousands of pounds for repairs. If it was on PIP, he wouldn't have to pay for the repairs to any damages.
I don't know. I think with what you mean, that Wrangler he got, PIP wouldn't give him a Wrangler.
No, but someone said the car he got. Well, I don't actually know what car he got, but someone said that he got a car on PIP because he was seen in showrooms. But if he had a car on PIP, he wouldn't be needing to go get private quotes for repairs to a car.
Oh.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have. Well, I'm on PIP myself. I don't have a car, but I do believe that they take care of it. If there's a problem with it, they will repair it or replace it.
Exactly. So if his car was on PIP, he wouldn't be needing to go to get the repairs done privately. So again, it's
means based, as you were. Sorry, it's means based.
Yeah, it's a contradiction on his part if that's the case.
Right. Yeah. It's he just grasses himself up every single time. Oh, hang on. He said the police turned up today, reckoned it was to do with the previous owner. What, in his new flat or car? Right.
Oh, yeah, get knotted. Sorry, my mistake. I meant non-means tested. Non-means tested. So you can work and have PIP at the same time. It's universal credit that gets all complicated with money being earned and claiming the benefit.
It's very hard to get PIP because I tried to get PIP because of my neck, and they said they didn't have enough evidence. I said, well, what do you want me to do?
It is ridiculously difficult to get it. You really, really, really have to have all the evidence you possibly can from everybody. It is so difficult.
And it's like trying to convince the doctor, and I'm like, well, but then my cousin said if I get a copy of doctor's records and give it to Pip, that might be a bit better. But I mean, how with bad whiplash, how am I supposed to prove? This is it. I understand why they have to be strict, but they're giving it to the wrong people, like Tricky and some of these imbeciles everywhere that know how to play the system, and those of us that genuinely need it, we can't get it.
I know, it's not fair. It's not fair.
No, it's not fair. So
and then once you've got it, you've got to fight for it back every 3, 4 or 7 years because they want to take it off you.
Oh, I'm not being funny, but you can come over on a boat and get it handed to you on a plate, and then these people go and rape 3 girls in Epping, and all they've got to do is play the racist card, and they get everything on the plate. And it's us British that are suffering. Rant over. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Yeah, you can still work and get PIP. Oh, thank you. But yeah, it isn't fair. It's this is like some Tricky. They need to target. They need to start watching Tricky's channel and start following people about. Do you know what I mean? Then they'll see who's genuine and who's not. But they won't because they haven't got the manpower, have they? Right, what's happened? Can everyone hear me? I can't hear Kaz or Slime. Screwed?
I'm here. Can anyone hear me? I can hear you, Flop.
Oh, yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I'm muted. I'm just wandering around the house.
Oh, bless you. Has he turned up yet?
No, I'm just hunting cats.
Oh, bless you. Oh, I can't believe you've got them many cats. Yeah, but they're do you know what, cats are so funny? Do you watch all the funny cat videos? It's just what they do with their little paws, they push something off the table, and oh, they're just so cute.
Oh yeah, it's cute until you've got 8 of them doing different things everywhere, making absolute chaos. Yeah. No, they're lovely. I wouldn't be without them. They are my babies.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm glad you've done it because there's I think cats are brilliant. They certainly make good entertainment, that's for sure. Sure. Oh, Daniel Bowling had a great video about UK and Spain. Oh, I'll have to go and watch that. Oh, I see him and Fiona aren't friends anymore or just parting ways. I knew that wouldn't last long. What was it? Her 10, 15-minute video dedicated to Boland again while Graham was alive, hitting on Daniel Boland. I mean, come on. What sort of wife is that?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, I was having issues. I couldn't hear nothing.
Oh, right.
Just my headphones, I think. So.
Don't have certain innings categories, then you kind of dip out. Yeah, exactly. He has no disabilities. It's because he was in the army. That's why he probably can get away with it, because these people obviously don't check. You're very popular. Yes, you're very popular still. Right, Alex, who are you talking to? Is Bron here? Is Pink Rinse here? I hope she is. My son has been disabled 7 years. He's 43 now and he still has to go for a medical hospital. Have told him his disability won't get better. Right. Oh, sorry to hear that, Pam. That's horrible. Bless him. I know it's because my mum was on PIP, but then due to age, had to move her over to attendance allowance. She was working at the time. I just panicked that Hayden might come to. Right. Yeah. No, Tricky hasn't got any disabilities. The only disability he's got is his bloody malfunctioning brain. Yeah, I think a lot of these granny army people, though, is like Kaz said about whoever you said it about ages ago, trauma bonding. I really do. I think when they latch on to someone they like, don't they? They latch on and they look past and they miss all the red flags, and even with evidence shoved in their face. So yeah, I might be wrong, but I think it might be trauma bonding. They're just like so obsessed, and they just don't want to believe it. It's bad. All right, so Alex, Bronna's told you she's watching. I don't know what's going on. I so sad cry right now. I just put my cat down. Oh, sorry to hear that, Babsy babes. Oh, that's sad.
I'm really sorry too. It's the worst. You never get over that kind of thing. It's just awful.
Yeah, it's horrible. They break your hearts, don't they, animals? Yeah, personality disorder doesn't count. I can remember when I used to live at my mum's, we had a boxer. She always has boxers. She hasn't got them now. But Bodie. Anyway, they were away. I went out. My brother was indoors. I got back about 11 p.m. And this normal went in the kitchen, said like hello and night night to the dogs. Came down the next morning. Bodie was laying there, and her tummy was really like bloated, and she was dead. The other dogs were like shaking, like sitting, laying on her, and I was like, "Oh my god, my parents are away, and this has happened." Anyway, took her to the vet, and she'd had a twisted gut in the night, and I'll never forgive myself because that the vet said that would have been a very painful death. And those were the days when I used to sleep very well. And I feel awful that I didn't hear it happening. She was probably thinking, where is everyone? She's dying all on her own. And I've never got over that. And that's the only image I see of her now that I remember of her, of seeing her dead and knowing that none of us heard it. And she was going through all of that on her own. It's just horrible.
Are you talking about intussusception? Because I had a kitten that died of intussusception, and you can't blame yourself for that. You can't see it. It's internal.
Yeah. Oh, I've always known it as like twisted gut, like from what the vets have said. But, yeah, I know. But you just think, oh, poor little love. She was down there all on her own, not knowing what was going on. No one was coming to help her, and she was probably screaming. I just think
you can't blame yourself for that. You can't.
Yeah, I know. I just feel bad. I just think I wish, but then again, the vet said to me, if you had woken up, there's not much you could have done about it back then anyway, and if you probably would have been more traumatized. So she said it was a blessing.
It's a huge surgery. They tried to save my kitten when he had it, and it didn't work. They had to call me mid-surgery to ask if they could put him to sleep because there was no way he would survive it. It's a huge surgery. It's just rough. It is a rough one.
Oh, it's awful. But I just felt, when you just feel bad that they're on their own, no one's coming to help, and they're thinking, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to talk about that because I'll start crying. I've never got over that, to be honest. That's one thing I can never get over. I might have to go for therapy. Sorry. He wasn't blown up, Tricky. He crashed a bike. So how comes the pit people haven't done an investigation on that?
It's not even hard to find the information. It's everywhere. There's a newspaper article about it. Him and his puny little ginger bastard in a bed. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, and he certainly didn't look blown up, did he? For goodness sake.
He looked like a 12-year-old.
Yes, he did. Alex.
That is no man. He is not a man.
No, definitely not. Alex, I have no idea who you're talking to. Like, I mean, so Bron has told you, Alex, that she's watching this live and you're replying to her. I'm not schizophrenic. No, I'm not.
I'm going to assume that Bron is probably typing on Twitter and Alex is probably looking at Twitter while listening to this. So she's responding and then Alex is responding in here, I think, because that's how she usually communicates in Twitter.
Oh, right. Okay, fair enough. Pink Ribs. Was it you that done that video on me? I bet it was. Oh, just you wait. Their delusion as the squad defending that yacht girl. Yeah, exactly. How do you work out what is the likely number of subscribers? There's a website called, oh, what's it called? Social Blade. And you either put the YouTube link into that website or you type it in or something and it comes up and it shows you how many subs they've genuinely gotten compared to how many they've bought. Yeah, animals are just the best. Can't speak up because you wrote and you all my comments to Elizabeth, really telling her to watch the project. Yes, right, okay. I think I'm getting behind again now, guys. The boy blue greyhound. Oh, we've got a greyhound called Bonnie. We call her Madame Bonaire. It's hilarious. And in the next one too. Yeah, I think we all have. It's we've certainly learnt a lot, that's for sure. But I think we've learnt more about the infiltrators than Meghan herself. Right, animals are so in the same. Yeah, exactly. I wish humans were more like animals. My first time here, everyone has been. Oh, thank you, Rose. Yeah, we're judgment free over here. We're just here to just have a laugh and just chat like we would do if we were at home, really. Yeah, animals are alpha. Yeah, they are. That's like own.
I'm still here, Julianne. Still here.
When able to, don't feel bad about it.
Hey guys, I'm going to drop down into the chat now because I've got to feed these cats. They're climbing everywhere. So I'll be in the chat though. Thank you so much for letting me come up, and I really appreciate it. I do. I've got to get used to doing this.
Yeah, it is hard to get used to because when you first start, you think, well, how can we keep the conversation going because we've got the chat to look at? But it just comes naturally after a while. But thank you so much for popping on though, Kaz.
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, so do I. Thank you. Well, so does Slime as well. We all do. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye. Right, RB has trouble with most people. Ignore them. Oh, it's RB and Dilly having a row. Oh, please don't feel that way. The chances are your dog slipped into unconsciousness before passing over. Probably why you didn't hear him. No, yeah, that's true. But it's just the pain. When the vet said it would have been very painful, I think that's what got me. Do you know what I mean?
I've had a few pets put to sleep, and do you know what? I find watching animals that you love die harder than watching humans. I don't know what it is. It's a big.
Yes.
It's just totally different.
It is. It's a different kind of mourning. It hits you harder
It's more of a southern emotion as well.
Yes, because they've relied on us.
Yeah.
And I think that's why it hits more.
Definitely.
I find it interesting. As soon as he said good morning, my awesome friends. Yeah, or with Fifi, how does she go? Oh, hello, good morning, earthlings, and wherever you, whatever she says. Oh, honestly, my husband's like a kind of human. Yeah. Oh, do you know what? Animals are they're just such a blessing. They really are. We need to reform the RSPCA, guys. Defender. We need to reform the RSPCA. Years ago, when one of my other neighbours lived next door,
yeah,
she wanted to. She knocked for me once. Yeah, she was a bad neighbour, but sometimes she could be all right. But anyway, she was in one of her good moods. She knocked for me and she said, "Oh, Sarah, give me a lift down to Seven Kings." And I said, "No." And I said, I know why you're going there, and I've got my daughter with me. And she goes, no, I'm not. We're not going there for that. It'll be fun. Bring Leah with you. Blah blah blah. It'll be really fun. I said, well, what are you doing? What are you up to? And she goes, there's this drug dealer in a house, and she's got a puppy staff, and she leaves it outside, chained up, hardly any food, hardly any water. And so, of course, that got my back up. So I was in for it. I said, Leah, get your coat, get your snacks, get your little whatever you've got. We're on a mission. Anyway, oh my God, it was so funny. It was hilarious. If someone would have been videoing it, honestly, it could have made, I don't know, you been framed or something. But went down there and she said, right, what I'm going to do, we planned it. We sat outside the house, we planned it. We were going to take take the dog, rescue the dog kind of thing. And I said to Hayley, right, what does the house look like round the back? Has it got fence? She goes, yeah, it's got, because she'd already been in the woman's house, sorry. And she said, there's some prickly bushes to get over. And then the puppy lives under some thorns. So this poor little puppy was outside in the rain, because it was badly raining that night, under this thorn bush type thing. And anyway, so I thought, right, you go and we'll just stay here. Me thinking it would just be quite easy. She'd just jump in the car with the dog and we'd go to the RSPCA with it or whatever we were going to do. But no, I get a text message from Hayley saying, Sarah, can you come and help me, please? I'm stuck in the bush. You couldn't make this up. It was something like out of Mr. Bean. Anyway, she managed to untangle herself and the neighbours came out. Yeah. Anyway, neighbours knocked on my car and one of the girls goes, are you going to rescue the dog? And I just thought, right, okay, we're going for this because they could be like help us. And I said, yes, do you know about? She goes, we've been in contact with the RSPCA for about 6 months. All they do is come round, see that she's got food and water or what, a little bit. They don't care if she's outside or not under a thorn bush being neglected. And I said, right. And I got really, really angry at the RSPCA. And anyway, cut a long story short, the neighbours let us in, and we all went in the back garden. And then all of a sudden, there's Hayley hiding behind down the side of a house.
Yeah.
Then there's me and Leah standing in the neighbour's garden, just observing and watching, and the neighbours trying to get the dog and trying, because it was yapping and we didn't want the woman to notice. Anyway, she had all the lights on, so she wouldn't have been able to see anyone in the back garden anyway. And then the next thing we know, you guess what happened? Nino. Anyway, policeman officer started walking down the ladies' side of the thing, and Hayley was oblivious because she was so determined. Anyway, the policeman tapped on her shoulder and we were trying to say to her, Hayley, look out kind of thing. And tapped her on the and goes, we've just had a report for trespassing. And then Hayley goes, oh, I'm just locked out. But he said, but this isn't your home. And I said, well, we're just going to rescue a dog. You should be calling the RSPCA. And he goes, something, you can't do that because it will be theft. And I said, well, and you'll all be arrested. And I said, well, we haven't got time to be arrested tonight. We need to save the poor puppy outside. And that was it. The policeman officer couldn't stop laughing. He couldn't believe someone actually said, well, I haven't got time to be arrested because we need to do a dog. Anyway, it was so funny. And then the woman, she came out of her house and she goes, I do try my best, but I have been standing upstairs watching all this time, and it has been very, very amusing. And in the end, the policeman officer said to the woman, look, look, you either call the RSPCA or let these people do it. And because I can see the dogs, it's pouring the rain, you've let your puppy, treating your puppy like this. Anyway, cut a long story short, she let the neighbours have it in the end, and it's had a wonderful life ever since. So yeah, it was funny though. It was really, you had to be there to see it. It was that kind of funny. but yeah, so I don't know why because I didn't know about trespassing laws or whatever. I didn't know back at that time. I didn't know if it was civil or law. I just didn't have a clue. Then someone said to me quite a while ago when I told them a funny story about it, she goes, but they wouldn't have come around for trespassing because that's civil. So I don't know what the woman said to the policeman officer for him to come round, but you mentioned trespassing, so I don't know, but you had to be there to see it. It was absolutely hilarious, trying to rescue a little puppy and it all went wrong. But at least it got saved by the neighbours.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
But yeah. Oh dear. Right, guys, I'm going to have to go in a minute. I don't realise many people have sat back and watched, recorded for years in different communities. Yep.
I'm gonna put once you're finished, Flo, I'm gonna put live for a little while.
Yeah, all right, no worries. Right, I'll just get to the bottom, then I'm gonna have to go.
No worries.
Has Fifi started mourning yet? No, I think she's just started drinking more. But yeah, it makes you wonder, the swab gets smashed up and this lot come along with their bullshit Thomason. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like anyone who disagrees with them or calls them out on their BS, they have to be a sugar. It's ridiculous.
I know.
And it was nice of those channels and no talk really of Mexit now. Yeah, exactly. It's just I mean, to be honest with you, tit for tatters, I mean, we only do lives talking about this because it needs to be talked about all the time. Otherwise, people, you know what people are like, everyone will forget, and then they just need to be held to account all the time. That's why we do our lives. I like she has lung cancer. Her cough is concerned. I am not making a joke. I am serious. Yeah. Yeah, Kaz is brilliant. Oh, I'll have to pop over to that one. Yeah, it is. They're just all for money. Oh, as long as you leave us something in your will, we don't really care about animals. I can't see my helpful comments and your helpful link. Shelby's Gaudy notice show. Right, I have no right. Denise, every single video she does, it should defo get checked out. Right, let's just put this out. We have 2 rescue dogs. We don't know their true ages, only roughly. So their birthday 2 are. We got them. I'm gutted when my dogs die, but always rescue more. Yeah. Oh, thank you for doing that. Yeah, don't shop. Adopt, don't shop. You have to go rowing for it. Right, guys, I'm going to have to go. Right, yeah, I'll do my best to make it over, Avril. But I've had so many late nights the last couple of weeks because people get on my last nerve and keep me up till like 3 a.m. So I'll do my best to get over there.
Yeah,
Thank you
same.
for joining us. Right, you guys, I'm going to have to go. And we'll go over to Slimes and then we'll go over to Averill's. God, we're on the right mission today, aren't we? I can't believe we're not getting paid for this. YouTube needs... No, I'm only joking. I was going to say, YouTube needs to pay us to channel hop. Yeah, put the kettle on, Julianne. I'll get the snacks in. Thanks, Monarchy. Right, thanks, everybody. And I will see you on Thursday, but I'll see you over at Scrooge in a minute anyway. Right, take care, guys. Thank you. Bye. Thanks, Scrooge. Cheers. Bye. Bye.